guys, TJ Styles here and welcome back to my channel. So if you don't already know, hi, I'm Tasha and welcome. If you've already seen my first video, then hi, welcome back. And if you haven't seen my first video, go ahead and check it out. It's a welcome to my channel one and I just talk about my favourite products at the moment. It's great to have you here and I hope you like the video. So today it's been requested over on my Instagram, which I'll put in the link down below. You've wanted me to do a tutorial on the sunset look, which will be, just put it here. So yeah, I'm just going to take you through that today and I hope you enjoy. So to start off with, I'm going to do my base. Well, before foundation, I'll be taking my Nivea Nourishing Day Cream 24-hour moisture. So I do prime, but I like to moisturise my skin before because I have dry and sensitive skin. I literally only bought this yesterday or the day before, and I used it and literally straight away it's made my skin really soft and everything, and it's SPF 15 as well, so that's always good. My face, God, it's so soft. I know it's moisturiser, but I mean it hasn't got like any fragrance, I don't think, in it either, which is good for my skin because honestly my skin gets aggravated with fragrance stuff because it's just really bad. I come up in rashes, it brings my eczema, it's just bad. It's a big no-no for me. Yeah, pretty much. I just finished off going in there with the Nivea cream. I got this primer. Now this one, it came in this really cute packaging. Oh, it's so cute. I don't know if you can see, but it's from the XX Revolution range, which I believe is the newest one. It's the Cloud Complexion Soft Touch Primer. Now, it has clouds on the packaging. It's just so soft to the touch and it literally feels like literal clouds. I think that's what they were trying to go with it, to be honest. This one is the one which smooths over pores, I think, and gives the illusion that you're poreless, I believe. The smell of it's amazing. I asked my boyfriend actually what did it smell like and he thought it smelled of coconuts. I can't tell, I honestly can't, but I mean, we're just going to go with it. It's so soft and I think it's glass. It's really expensive looking packaging. I believe this was £10 or £15, so a normal price. One of the cheaper ones for a primer. But honestly, when you smooth out on your skin, makes your skin so soft. And it helps if you have any dry patches as well. So I just tend to put this usually all over my face because it has hydrating properties in it as well. I get, as you can see, I've got a horrible bit of a spot there at the moment, so we can all just ignore that. I usually just put this all over my face. Well, not really. I only get dry mainly on the cheek area, and that's when I get dry patches. Usually my forehead and my nose and like the main centre part of my face usually just stays very hydrated. There we go, I'll go with that one, it's a lot better. And I literally use the tiniest bit, as you saw on my finger. I don't know if it got into focus, but I literally use the tiniest bit and that's all done. And honestly, like I was saying in my first video, the packaging on it, I don't know if you can see, if it will pick it up on the camera, but it's kind of like, it's holographic. It's like the face mist, this one. Don't know if you can see it, but it's very psychedelic almost. I absolutely love it. It's actually from the same range, so the XXX range. Not the XXX, the XX range, there we go. Yeah, and it smells amazing, honestly. I'm actually going to buy the aloe vera one. I think it's the green one, and it's the hydro one. So I think that one's supposed to literally give your skin so much hydration, ready for all the layers to get put on. Next we have foundation. Now it's the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate one. I mentioned this in my first video. Yes, I keep on mentioning that, but it's just the one I love at the moment. Now I have this in shade F6. I didn't know what shade to get because I actually got a bit of a tan through lockdown over here in the UK, and honestly this foundation is probably the best for my skin because, like I've mentioned so many times before now, I have such a dry complexion. Not all the time, but it depends mainly. Mainly more when I'm stressed, it gets really dry, and I think a lot of you girls out there can maybe relate to that. But I'll just put a few pumps on my hand, then I usually just take my finger. By the way, I keep on looking over here because I have a mirror, because otherwise I'm blind and I can't see what I'm doing. And I kind of just dab it on my face. I know I look really weird, Now I usually only do half of my face at a time, otherwise it dries really quickly and I look like an idiot. Because don't we love that? Oh, now I'll just blend this in with my, I think this is my Real Techniques beauty blender. And it's humongous. I actually need to clean it. So yeah. Oh, and I would say this foundation is more of a medium coverage. If I do go for a full coverage foundation, I go for the Fit Me Maybelline foundation. I think it's Maybelline. Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I believe that's the right one. Or is it the Superstay? You know what? I'm just going to have a look. And I'll make sure I put the right one in the description box down below. And you guys can check it out. Or to be fair, that's quite a popular one. So you've probably already heard of that one if watching this, whoever's watching this. But yeah, that is usually the case. I know, I'm sorry of the state of it. I really need to clean it. I don't know what you guys use to clean your beauty blenders. I use the, what do I use? Actually, it's down here with me. I use the, I think this one is actually the Beauty Blender brand cleaner one. Yeah, it's the Beauty Blender antibacterial makeup shampoo, so it washes away makeup residue from brushes and sponges. Now honestly, I've used this when I bought this one, which was new like 3 weeks ago maybe, and honestly it's the best. It smells really nice, it smells really fresh, and I find that it helps get the makeup out of my beauty blender so quickly, so much easier as well, and it literally cleans it as well because it's antibacterial. Love that. And yeah, I just find that's really good. You see how big that is? Wait, hang on a second. Look how much product's in each one. 23 fluid ounces and 45. Alright, Revolution, okay. That probably explains why it's a bit more expensive. Actually, no, was it that much expensive? I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, this is it. It's the Lasting Radiance one from Rimmel. Now, I always thought concealer ones look like that. Look how tiny it is. And then Revolution just came along and was like, what the hell's that? Mate, you need to get on board with like this. And I was just like, holy moly, okay. And I think what happened my first time using it, I think I put way too much on, to be honest. But we're just gonna do a little bit here. I don't know, I saw Soph, anyone, you know, the YouTuber Soph, I saw her do this. And then she was saying apparently it's on, God, people don't come for me when I say TikTok or anything, but I personally, I only go on TikTok for to watch dog videos. Apparently it was a makeup hack, doing a little bit in the inner corner and the outer corner or something. I don't know what the purpose was of it, but people were doing it. And plus also, I don't need a lot of concealer. Now brows, I think I might just go and do off camera, because honestly I'm really OCD when it comes to brows. I literally don't want to look like an idiot with them, so it literally takes me ages, and I'm not going to bore you guys with adding like another like 10 minutes. I know it's ridiculous, like 10 minutes of me doing my eyebrows. So I'm just quickly going to do those and I'll be right back. So, sorry about the stain on my eyelids. I actually did a look yesterday which was blue and purple, and I put that on my Instagram, and I'll be uploading a picture just after this video actually. But I will be priming the eyelids with the NYX, so NYX, is that how you pronounce it? NYX Professional Makeup Eye Primer in the skin tone colour. I think there's just, I think I've got the medium to light one. Just with that pot. I'm using the Jeffree Star with Shane Dawson collab. I'm doing the Conspiracy palette. Now, I know everyone has mixed opinions about this palette because there's not a lot of shades you can work with. Like, it's not really a nudie palette. There's quite a lot of shimmers in here as well. But I use Food Videos for the yellow. I use Cheese Dust for the orange, and I use Flaming Hot for the red. and well, if you've seen my photo on Instagram, they are pigmented. I'm just going into food videos with a little packing on brush, tapping away the excess. I'm just going to go in that inner corner, packing it on where the crease is. You need quite a lot to build up the colour. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, make sure I blend that out, otherwise that's going to be... So I'm going to bring that slightly over to just before halfway over my eyelid. I'm going to bring that up ready so that I can start to buff that out, as you can see here. I think also what you need to remember is that you just want to be careful with the fallout under the eye, but to be honest, I haven't got a lot of fallout under the eye yet, which is always nice. Stop about here. Ready for the orange to get packed on. And I'm going to go into the orange cheese dust. It's got a cute little pig pressed into it. I'm not going to lie, that's cute. Bit of fallout again. That's fine. I'm just going to pack that on into the centre of the eyelid and blend that to the right. Oh wow, okay, I picked up a lot. Okay, I'm going to blend that into the yellow. Actually, well, I did get a lot. Yeah, I wasn't joking when I said these colours were pigmented. I'm gonna bring that up following the eyebrow. I'll just bring that, blend it upwards, make sure it's got no harsh lines. Brow. And with whatever is left on the brush, I'm gonna just blend that gently into where I stopped using the yellow. Now I will be going over these colours to make sure that they're packed on and pigmented. I'm going to stamp this in, just slowly bringing that. Okay, that's actually, I'm going to quickly get the smudging brush and go in. Yeah, that's better. Now I'm going to quickly trace where I want that shadow to come to. Sorry if this is looking really bad, but I promise you it doesn't look like this at the end. See, this is what I meant about the dry patches on my eyelids. See, I don't know if you can see right here. You can see where the orange is and the red, and then there's just a tiny little patch right here. But I will be getting rid of that by slowly bring in the Flaming Hot shade up into cheese dust. Pretty, just winging that out because why not, you know? To be fair, the first time I did this, I kind of made the eye look very, it was very red, to be fair, which honestly I wasn't mad at it, but I wanted to make sure that they were all blended, and I ended up getting carried away, which often happens, but I'm not mad at it. So now I'm going to go back over the yellow. I'm going to pack, ooh, that's bright. I'm going to pack some of the yellow on again to that inner corner. Oh, okay, here we go. The thing is about this yellow, it goes on really pigmented, but the more and more you blend it, it gets less and less pigmented. And I mean, not every shade can be perfect, but it's kind of annoying when you're trying to reach a certain level of consistency for the whole eye and then you can't do it. Should we put it into the lower lash line? Why not? I'm going to just slowly drag that downwards. But I don't want it to be a harsh line. I want it to be, you know, blended out. So I'm going to try and make sure it kind of goes into one. Okay, so I've just taken some more of that Flaming Hot, like I said, and pop that onto the outer part of the lower lash line. It's just orange yet. Now I'm just going to grab the tiniest bit of cheese dust, and I'm going to blend that into the middle portion of my lower lash line. Now I'm going to take the tiny brush with the yellow on, and I'm going to connect that to the inner corner. Like so. So that's the first eye complete. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Now I'm just going to go and do the left side of my face, and I'll be right back. Right, so I've just gone and done the left side of my face, and I think everything is looking good. Yep. Now I also went and put on some eyeliner, which you put on the waterline, but I will be putting some liquid liner on. I'm not winging it out or anything. I'm just going to put a little bit on, just so when I put false eyelashes on, that it just kind of, you know, like when there's like a little gap, just so it can fill it, so just ties it all together. I'm going to use the NYX Epic Ink liner in the shade Black, and this one is waterproof, and it has come in handy. Yes, it has. So I'm just going to go and pop that on, but I don't, that is not it. That is so aggravating. It's just right there. You know what? I'm past it. It's just gonna have to try and get covered. I have two lots of lashes to choose from. Hot right now. They're kind of like a, actually I'll take out the case, you can't see anything. Yeah, so they're kind of like more of a proper full glam type of look ones. You can see that. Or you also have these really beautiful fluffy ones, which I think I might actually go for, and these are the not basic ones. And I think I'm gonna go for these ones. And Unicorn Cosmetics, guys, like if you love false eyelashes, I would honestly go with Unicorn Cosmetics. They're affordable, they are multi-use, and they're reusable. About 10, maybe 15. Well, it says on the packaging 10 plus wears. For the lash glue, I just used Duo lash glue. They're really good, and it's white to begin with and it turns clear. So I'm just gonna go and put on my false lashes off camera, and I'll be right back. Right, so I've just gone and put on some false eyelashes. I went with the not basic ones, like I said before, from Unicorn Cosmetics. Oh my god, I promise I'm not crying. I feel like I just pulled an eyelash out. So now I'm just gonna grab some mascara and put it on my bottom lashes, and I'm gonna go with the Rimmel London Scandal Eyes Wow Wings one. Oh, I love this packaging. It's like holographic-y. I don't know if you can see it, but if you can, it's amazing. Literally, it makes your eyelashes really long. Like, I just use the shorter side, just for the little eyelashes at the bottom. God, I always make a funny face when I put mascara on. My mouth always goes. I try not to do it, but I can't help it. Does anyone else do that, or is it just me? It wouldn't surprise me if it was just me, to be honest. I'll just do the same as the other side. So they're all on and looking good. I think I can finally now fully close this. I keep on closing it and opening it, as you've probably heard throughout this whole video. Just gonna pop that on my forehead, to my temples. To be fair, I feel like I need to get a new one because the pigments just, as I've noticed, I literally have to press really, really hard. Or it might just not be working today, like nothing wants to work when I want to film. And it wouldn't surprise me, honestly, if that was the case. But I can see it in person that it's picking up. I don't know if it's on camera. So yeah, I just do the temples very slightly. I do my forehead. I just do slightly under the jaw. And then I just do the cheeks, like everybody does, to be honest. And then I'll go in with highlight afterwards. Don't really contour my nose, to be honest, or bronze my nose. Because I have quite a small nose anyway, and it's quite thin. And I just go in with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Diamond White Supreme Frost Highlighter. It's amazing. It's just amazing. I just love his formula. This one's more glitter based though, but honestly it doesn't put me off. I just love it. And I'll just put that where highlighter is usually put. If you're wondering why the brush is so tiny, it's because it's falling off the actual main brush. There's this type of size one, which I just use the edge of it because I need to find a smaller highlighter brush, which I'm trying to find one. I might get the one off Morphe, but if you know where I can find a highlighter brush, just comment it down below. That would be a great help, thank you. I think I said it before, it's more of a glitter base one. So there's a little bit of fallout, but it doesn't really bother me because I love it. Obviously, if you like more of a natural highlighter, this is definitely not for you. It's definitely for people who like to glow and stand out. But if you're a natural type of gal that you like to go fallout when you go clubbing, to a party, house party, gathering, whatever suits your fancy, then yeah, I highly suggest this. And a little goes a long way, and it's very buildable as well. I'll kind of just stick it wherever, to be honest. Like, I'll also just get this tiny brush. I'll do the exclamation point. So, do it on the nose. And I'll do it on the bridge as well. And I kind of just rub that in. Don't know if it pops up on camera, but it's there. And yeah, cute little button nose. And that's all that. Last time in my photo I wore this one, which is the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Jeffree What the Fuck. And then the one which is my go-to is Calabasas, which is the Velour Liquid Lip as well. And I also have the, I think this is the holiday version, which came out last year, the Ho 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 one. Now, to be honest, I might just put a lip gloss on. I know it's really boring, yes I know. But I mean, I'm not really bothered about lip, to be honest. I know it would probably look better, but just, you know, it's just what I want to do. So I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to go in with the Jeffree Star, the gloss in the shade Wet Peach. Yeah, I'm just going to pop that on. And I'd say it's a pinky gold reflectant. So I guess that's why I don't mind putting this one on, because it kind of goes with the eyeshadow look. Fixing spray. I always forget fixing spray. I do have fixing spray actually. The Face X one, which is the Revolution XX collection. Give it a good shake. And this one is the Rejuvenating Fixing Mist for natural radiant skin. It nourishes the skin whilst holding makeup in place, enhanced with skin loving ingredients. It's antioxidant, avocado and coconut extract. I love coconut. Honestly, smells amazing. Because you know you get certain sprays where you kind of like get suffocated. This isn't one of them, so you're fine. But yeah, this is the sunset look, which I just recreated for you guys. Sorry if it wasn't the easiest to follow. It's my first type of tutorial type of video, but I will improve with time, so I promise you that. I hope that you could somewhat kind of follow it and it made sense. If you want me to do any more tutorials, I ask you guys on Instagram, and whatever looks I do, if you ever want me to do a tutorial, I'll do a poll, and then if it's a yes, I'll do it for you. If not, then don't worry, because I will probably end up doing it, but just not recent or up to date. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it, and let me know down in the comments what you thought and what I could improve on. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!